Missing California girl Melodee Buzzard, 9, was found dead in a rural part of Utah's Wayne County from multiple gunshot wounds to the head, authorities said. Her mother, Ashlee Buzzard, was arrested Tuesday on suspicion of murder. Cartridge cases found at the Utah crime scene in December were linked to a cartridge case that was found at Buzzard's Vandenberg Village home during a search on Oct. 30, Santa Barbara County Sheriff Bill Brown said at a Tuesday news conference. This level of criminal activity is particularly shocking given the calculated, cold-blooded, and criminally sophisticated premeditation and heartlessness that went into planning it, Brown said. We have recovered a significant amount of evidence that clearly indicates that this heinous crime was committed by Ashlee Buzzard, Melodee's mother. Sheriff's detectives are continuing their search for 9-year-old Melodee Buzzard. Melodee vanished during an unusual road trip with her mother this year, sparking a months-long investigation. During the trip, Buzzard changed out the license plates on her rental car, backed the vehicle into gas stations, and wore wigs in what detectives described as possible attempts to avoid detection, according to the sheriff's office. Melodee was last seen on a surveillance camera near the Utah-Colorado border on October 9. Detectives believe she was killed shortly thereafter, Brown said. On December 6, a couple found a decomposed body while taking photos off East State Route 24 outside Caneville, Utah. On Monday, DNA analysis of the remains confirmed a familial connection to Buzzard, who is now being held without bail at Santa Barbara County Northern Branch Jail, Brown said. The detective called me this morning to let me know that they found the baby and the baby is with her dad, Melodee's paternal grandmother, Lily Deans, told the Times on Tuesday. I knew he was telling me that the baby is dead. My baby is missing. Inside the desperate, confounding search for Melodee Buzzard. Nov 8, 2025. Melodee's father, Rubil Pin Meza, died in a motorcycle accident in 2016. The girl's disappearance had captivated and confounded true crime watchers around the nation for months, as FBI investigators and armchair detectives alike tried to solve the puzzle of what happened. Here is what we know about the events that led up to Tuesday's tragic announcement. When Ashlee Buzzard was just 9 years old, the same age as Melodee when she went missing, she and her mother, Lori Miranda, became homeless after fleeing Buzzard's abusive father, Miranda told the Santa Maria Times in 1995. When Melodee's mother, Ashlee Buzzard, was 9 years old, she was interviewed in the Santa Maria Times about her participation in a program for students experiencing homelessness. Santa Maria Times. The article, titled Lessons from the School of Hard Knocks, describes how Miranda and her daughter arrived on the streets of Santa Maria with no job, home, or car, and only $40 to support them. They had previously moved from place to place to get away from Miranda's husband, who she said struggled with substance use and episodes of violence. In June 1994, Miranda decided to take her daughter from Orange County to the Central Coast to be farther away from him, and they briefly lived at the Good Samaritan shelter in Santa Maria before moving into an apartment. I was so scared, Ashlee told the paper, describing her early days in Santa Maria. I knew no one here. I felt very uncomfortable. According to Melodee's paternal relatives, Buzzard had a contentious relationship with her mother. When Buzzard was in the 11th grade at Santa Maria High School, she filed a petition to be emancipated from Miranda, according to court records. The judge rejected the petition, noting that Buzzard was still living with her mother and had not submitted adequate information pertaining to her income and expenses. Melodee was born February 10, 2016 to Buzzard and Meza. 6 months later, Meza died. In Melodee's early years, Meza's family continued to have a relationship with the girl, according to Deans. She was a lovable child, always smiling and well-behaved, Deans said. In 2021, Another of Dean's sons took care of Melodee while Buzzard was hospitalized for several weeks, she said. During this period, Dean said, she was working with social services to gain custody of Melodee as she was concerned about Buzzard's ability to care for the child. But before Dean's had finished the background check process, Buzzard was discharged from the hospital, picked up her daughter from school and left Santa Maria, Dean said. After that, Buzzard relocated to the nearby neighborhood of Vandenberg Village and refused to let the girl's paternal relatives see her. She did, however, occasionally visit Dean's to ask for money over the years, Dean said. Federal court records show that Buzzard filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in 2017. She's also had 5 collections and 1 small claims lawsuit for alleged unpaid debts filed against her in Santa Barbara County Superior Court, the most recent of which was filed by Capital One Bank in May. In August, Buzzard enrolled Melodee in an independent study program at the Lompoc Unified School District. Sheriff's detectives believe that she had previously been homeschooling the girl for several years, but the California Department of Education has no record of her submitting the required paperwork to do so, according to a department spokesperson. Melodee Buzzard was captured on surveillance camera, apparently wearing a wig at a car rental location in Lompoc on October 7, Santa Barbara County Sheriff. On October 7, Buzzard and Melodee left their Vandenberg Village home and traveled to Nebraska, according to the sheriff's office. During the trip, Buzzard switched out the California license plates, 9MNG101 on the car with New York plates, HCG 9677. When she returned home October 10, the original plates were reaffixed, according to the sheriff's office. Melodee and Buzzard were apparently wearing wigs during the journey, and the mother reportedly changed wigs throughout, according to the sheriff's office. On October 14, school administrators reported Melodee's prolonged absence from her independent study program to the sheriff's office. Investigators then visited Buzzard's home, where the mother refused to answer questions about her daughter's whereabouts, according to the sheriff's office. On October 30, the FBI joined the case and assisted the sheriff's office in serving search warrants for Buzzard's home, the rental car, and a storage locker. Detectives then mapped out Buzzard's road trip route and focused on the return route, from where Melodee was last seen in Utah to Vandenberg Village. Investigators believe that Buzzard traveled through the following areas on or around October 9: Green River, Utah; Panguitch, Utah; Northwest Arizona; Prim Nev; Rancho Cucamonga; Santa Barbara County Sheriff. During October, relatives and concerned community members often gathered around Buzzard's home, chanting, "Where is Melodee?" and leaving posters with messages such as, "Bring her home." The investigation became a national sensation, with videos produced by true crime sleuths racking up thousands of views on TikTok and Instagram. Buzzard arrested following accusations of false imprisonment. Buzzard was arrested November 7 in an incident unrelated to the investigation into her daughter's disappearance, according to the sheriff's office. She was accused of unlawfully violating the personal liberty of Tyler S. Brewer after disclosing sensitive information to him. Brewer, a paralegal and acquaintance of Buzzard, said in a statement that he visited Buzzard at her home to offer assistance in the search for the missing girl, and that the situation quickly escalated. But at a hearing in November, a Santa Barbara County Superior Court judge dismissed the case after new evidence came to light that called his version of events into question. Ultimately, it was determined that the evidence was not sufficient to move the case to trial, said Amber Frost, a spokesperson for the Santa Barbara County District Attorney's Office. A decomposing body with multiple gunshot wounds to the head was found by a couple in rural Utah on December 6. 2 days later, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office notified the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office of the discovery. On December 17, Cartridge cases recovered from the scene were analyzed by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, and linked to a cartridge case previously recovered at Buzzard's residence. On Monday, DNA testing confirmed a link between the corpse and Buzzard. "We were hopping against hope that Melodee would be safely found," Brown said. "This outcome is deeply tragic, and on behalf of the entire Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office, I want to extend our deepest condolences to those who knew and loved Melodee." At 7:51 a.m. Tuesday, Buzzard was arrested at her Vandenberg Village home and booked on suspicion of first-degree murder. Brown thanked investigators from the sheriff's office for their dedication to this case, saying that they faced deliberate efforts to prevent them from finding Melodee and uncovering the truth. When cooperation was withheld, they relied on the evidence, he said. Their commitment did not falter and their determination did not fade. Brown said detectives would continue to work with the Santa Barbara County District Attorney's Office to ensure that justice is served. "Melodee deserved a far better life," he said. "She will never be forgotten.